A 151 reprint for real this time. An evolution set coming in December in Japanese. Super Electric Breaker came out about a week ago. Surging Sparks seems to be doing very well. And I wanted to see how a couple of other things we mentioned in the past are doing. Let's talk about all of it. But first, I just want to say, we pulled it. It doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to in person. It is textured really cool, but we got him. It was like the third pack out of the Super Electric Breaker box. I've opened 2 boxes and I think I'm done. All the rest are going to sit on the shelves for almost eternity. And last pickup of the weekend, a signed Nami from One Piece Funko Pop. Berry symbol over the eyes and everything. Signed by the voice actress. I just thought that was really cool and wanted to show it to you. Okay, so we have another high-class Japanese set coming out. This is going to be like Shiny Treasure EX, but this one's going to be all evolution. I have seen some other PokeTubers talking about how hype this is going to be, and I do agree with them, but we also have to look at the other like high-class sets of the past to kind of gauge how this is going to perform. So if we look at Shiny Treasure EX high-class booster box, this is a Scarlet and Violet. The last Scarlet and Violet high-class set. It's $40 on TCG Player. So I don't think it's still $40 and it's been out a while. So like I really don't think that this is going to be that crazy or that hard to get a hold of, because it does seem like they print a lot of this and the boxes are smaller. I think there's only 10 packs in these, and they're $40. So this is much more expensive set, but I mean the packs are $4, so it's basically what you would get or what you would pay for an English set here. I do like how they have the borders of the packs where it would have been silver or like red, like the Pokemon 151 pack. They have it. They have the rainbow border on it, like the cards. That's gonna be so sick. So we don't really have any teasers yet. This is all from PokeBeach.com, by the way, of the alternate arts or SIRs or anything yet. But we do have some evolutions. Got the Flareon EX, SV8A. Got the Teal Mask Ogerpon, Ace Spec cards. But yeah, I do think that the pack art looks cool. I mean, I have a binder of packs, so that's definitely going to go in there. That's a really cool looking one. But I don't think it's going to be super expensive or super hard to get a hold of. I think you can go on, you're going to be able to go on really any online retailer. TCG Player, if this has been out as long as it has and it's still only $40, I think you can find this for less than $40, like on some retail sites. But I don't think this is going to be all that crazy. The hype is going to be real, especially if there's like a rare pull Umbreon or something. This is going to be again another poor man's Moonbreon situation, so people are going to be chasing that. But I hope it's a different evolution in that set that's going to be the chase card. I'm super excited to see like the actual reveals of some of the art rares and SIRs. We did have Heatwave Arena and the Glory of Team Rocket. We actually know some release dates here, so those are old cards. March 14th, Heatwave Arena is coming out, and it says the set will feature Cynthia's Garchomp EX. And the Glory of Team Rocket, there won't be any dark Pokemon. It's going to be all Team Rocket Pokemon. So interested to see how that's going to go. I feel like people are going to be upset that there's no dark Pokemon, but I'm excited for Team Rocket nonetheless. Now, remember I said this a couple of weeks ago. I apologize. I have been very busy. I've been away also. But remember I said the floor was thin when this was at $700? $700. It's $825. That wasn't that long ago. When did I post that video? Let me check. 18 days ago. This has gone up 25%. No, 18%. That's more than, well, that's a big number, I guess. I don't know, whatever. 825. All right, now let's actually see. Evolving Skies loose booster packs for 700. So I could get 36 booster packs for 700, but an unopened box is 825. That's crazy. That's crazy. What's after 125? 835. 845, 865, 885, 900. This is gonna jump, or people are gonna start listing for 850. I think there's gonna be. I thought 750 was gonna be that number. Nah, It's 850. That's crazy. Now, there has been talk of 151 reprints, and thank God. This seems to be like everybody's favorite set, mine included. I have an an entire box worth sitting on my desk right now. In this thing, I just like this being on my desk. I don't know. But there's a Master Ball sitting in there. I'm probably going to open it now that I said that. And I reminded myself that there's a Master Ball in there somewhere. I'm probably just going to open it because the box is already open. It's just loose packs. Why not? It's sitting at $90 on TCG Player. I think I've seen it for like 85 somewhere on one of the online card shops I shop on and buy boxes from. But this dude, this needs a reprint. Like, it's still this era. It has gone up to $150 in the past already. They did a reprint. I think they said it came back down to like $45, $50. If this comes down to like $45, $50, I'm gonna buy like 10 boxes and just set it aside. I think I have like 5 or 6 right now, but as sought after as this is, I mean, it's got the 151 branding, the original Pokemon, it like in a Louis Vuitton pattern all over the box. That's cool. Like, it's got Mew on it, the 151st Pokemon. And before I say that, yeah, Mew. I was right. I know what I'm talking about. It's got the 151st Pokemon on the box. The box looks good. And it's still sitting at $90. And I think people, you know, it will get eaten up again. It'll take a little time, of course, to come back up. But I think people will just gobble this up like crazy if they see the Japanese booster box at $40 or $50. Because it's got, you know, the Pokeball reverse holo. It's got the Pokeball reverse holo. It's got the Master Ball, only one in every box. And I mean, it's like the Master Ball Pikachu is still the chase card of the set. We don't have the Pokeball reverse holo or the Master Ball reverse holo in English. So this is like a super unique set. I wish they would do more stuff like this in English. So I think that would be really neat. And maybe not though, that might drive the price up way too much. Maybe that's a bad idea, don't listen to me. But I think this will get eaten up like it has every time in the past, because people have seen how fast, you know, how fast the price has gone up. So now people are thinking like, oh, if I hang on to this for a while, I can make some money on top of, oh, there's only one Master Ball in every box, you know. And it's like, people have been hoarding this already, and I think they're going to continue to, especially if they started buying around $70 to $80 like I did. They're going to want to bring their, you know, cost average down by getting it cheaper. So I do think it's going to get dumped on the market because people are hoarding it, so they're going to try to make a profit before the actual reprint, and then buy it cheaper so they can do it again, if that makes any sense. And Nostalgia Nomics had a point. He's a very good channel, very insightful. You should definitely check him out. Is the streaming economy around Pokemon. Like, it's becoming more and more popular. It's like a fun way to open packs, and it feels like you know, that online gambling feeling where you can just boop, $5, boop, $5, boop. You might get a good card. It's become super easy, and there are just networks of streamers. I mean, they're not like networked all together, but like someone can have a streaming business where they have people that run in shifts like 24 hours a day. Like, this person streams 4 hours, this person streams 4 hours, this person streams 4 hours. Like, they do so much volume in these streams that they're able to employ streamers just to run the stream and open packs for people. That hasn't really been the case. He mentioned all this in his videos, but I think that's another reason why this is getting eaten up so fast, and will get eaten up so fast in the future, because these streamers have to buy so much to keep up with the online demand, especially if they have a more popular store and a more well-known like YouTube channel or whatnot store or whatever. They have to buy a lot to keep up with demand. So I feel like boxes are definitely getting bought at a faster rate than they ever have in the past. There's no question about it. Moving on to Super Electric Breaker. This is going to be insane in English if it's sitting at 180 in Japanese, dude. 200. Market price is 200. I don't think it's 200 on eBay. I think it's like 150 on eBay. The Hydreigon, sick, sitting at 70. If the gold Pikachu that's crazy. $66. It's nuts. Like, what was the Terrapagos didn't even come close to this. It was like 110 in English. And this version of the Terrapagos was like 30, if I remember correctly. This is insane. Now, there's not a whole lot of cards that are double digits in this set, but you got to remember we have the other half of the set too. There was a card I thought was gonna, oh, this card is the Pokemon Center ETB exclusive, or promo, not exclusive, sorry. I think that's gonna go crazy. I bought a bunch of Pokemon Center ETBs. I'm gonna try to get some of these graded if I can. But I think this is going to go insane in the Pokemon Center promo. I mean, look at the Charmander Pokemon Center ETB promo. How much is that right now? Let's check. $34 damaged. Get out. Get out. No. Near mint. $70, dude. Raw. That's crazy. I think... Man, I think these are starting to catch up. I mean, it is Charmander, though. Magneton, maybe not, but the art is so good on that card. Like, what's going on here, bro? The art is crazy on this card. I think it's got a fighting chance to, like, rival that pretty quickly. Now, Surging Sparks is another animal that is insane. It's at 135. It's not even released yet. Again, like Nostalgia Nomics said, I think the demand is just much higher. You know, the pre-orders are coming from the streamers. The pre-orders aren't from, you know, the kids and the moms and the dads getting a couple boxes and ripping them. This is it's like the industry is completely changed. There's gonna be less and less sealed product, so I feel like this is gonna this is gonna be the standard unless Pokemon just prints more off the bat. But this was crazy. A lot of the bigger stores had their allocations cut a little bit bigger, like bigger stores, like people who ordered thousands of boxes, not local game stores, so you get a few hundred. But it makes sense that it would be the rip and ship stores and stuff like that causing this. And then again, you know, people do pay attention. It's not as many people as we think that are buying boxes and holding on to them, especially long term for more than, you know, 5-6 months when this goes up to $170, $200. And then try to make, you know, 50, 60, 70, 80%. And they're like longer term flippers. But, you know, the people that hold on to this stuff long term really set the price in a big way, especially if this stuff is getting bought up as fast as it is. But I think reprints are going to become more and more common longer, if that makes sense. I think it's going to go like till the very end of the era. They'll be reprinting like the older stuff. Like we'll probably see another reprint I think of like Paldea Evolved. We already know there's a 151 reprint coming. So I think that trend will continue. And I mean, they've been doing that forever, but I think there will be more and more trickled out into the market more consistently as time goes on, because they're paying attention to this. Like they know, the Pokemon company knows what's going on, and they're smart. They've kept their business thriving for 25 freaking years. Longer than that. So, I mean, I think there will be more product trickled out into the market fairly consistently. Like, I don't think stuff will just disappear like 151 did and them have to like, oh, here it is, it's gone. Here it is, it's gone. Here it is, it's gone. Oh, there's another one. It's Christmas. No, I think it'll be fairly consistent. Like, you'll see more sets at once in stores. I think. I could be very wrong, but I think that's probably what's going to end up happening in the future. Comment down below what you think. I'm curious. Now, the English 151, same deal, dude. I was picking these up late. Like, I picked one of these up for like $4.40 down here. Yeah, right in here. That's nuts. This jump. What the heck happened? It was like 35 items sold one day. Like, the volume just spiked. Like, you can see the amount of volume goes like this. So there's more and more interest even for English 151. The interest is growing. I guess we get closer to Christmas and stuff like that too. That would happen. Stellar Crown. Now, this is wild to me. So boxes are sitting at 106. I know it's not the most beloved set, but I mean, if we look at, what did it dip to, $97 on October 13th, spiked right back up to 106. Now, I think I am very tempted personally to pick up a case of this because, so it's at 106. There's 6 boxes, but a case is at, I lied, it's at 598. That's almost the same. Hey, you get like a couple bucks off a box. I might. I'm still pretty tempted. It's under 600 as of right now, for probably till the end of the day. I don't think I'm getting it. But Stellar Crown is still sitting pretty cheap. I don't think Surging Sparks is going to follow that trend, though, obviously. Because they got the Pikachu. Like, what's the chase card in this set? It's still Terrapagos, right? $97. No, that's Light Blade. Why does it do that? $93. What? No, Japanese, 70. Yep, near mint holofoil, $93, and it's just coming down. But it's crazy though, as more of these come onto the market, what the hell happened? Less of these are on the market. So it's like it does this. That's backwards for you. So as Terrapagos goes down, the boxes go up because there's less and less of the seal box. That's the hard thing to wrap your mind around. But I mean, this is still getting ripped, you know. still getting ripped and shipped. People are still buying the packs, still buying the booster boxes and stuff. Volume has obviously dipped. It is dipping. Interest is dipping. People are buying Surging Sparks now. They've been buying Surging Sparks, but this will be another one of those things like a year down the road. You'll see it at 150, 160, 170. It'll be like Twilight Masquerade. Be like, what happened? Won't be that fast, obviously, but you know, people be kicking themselves. But yeah, that's my thoughts on what's going on right now. Let me know what you think about like the whole reprinting situation of all of the sets in general, because interest is obviously growing, you know, on the rip and ship side, and people opening more and more packs just because it's more convenient, really. And the whole gambling thing, you can get on your phone, there's somebody streaming, yep, rip me a few. That's crazy. But let me know what you think about the whole reprinting situation in the comments. I'm curious if you think more sets are going to get reprinted consistently, or they're just going to keep continuing what they're doing. I will be putting out more videos more often, so stick around. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Share, good job. See you in the next one.